At the Harmony Institute, under a digital sky filled with stars and a round table with a glowing projection of the Quran, the team gathered. With coffee cups and notes in hand, they were ready to dive into the secrets. Sheikh Omar stood, his voice full of reverence as he began, "With pure intentions, seeking your pleasure, O Allah, we turn our hearts to your unmatched oneness. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. We begin this discussion addressing the boundless ocean of your secrets. You, the one, unique in your essence, attributes and actions. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. We belong to you in absolute oneness, created by your perfect decree, returning to you within the framework you ordained before time began. Sadaqallahul Azim. Your words are proof of your oneness, the truth that supports every pattern, and wallahu alam bisawab. You know the reality of every narrative thread we explore today. This is a work of fiction, but we dedicate it as an act of worship, seeking your oneness in numbers and stories, accepting your decree in every secret revealed. The importance of this endeavor lies in affirming your oneness as the author of the divine narrative, and it is meaningful because your decree weaves these patterns for us to ponder, proving there are no coincidences in your design. Make it easy for us to understand this pattern 237 and bless our efforts." The room fell silent for a moment, as if the prayer had opened a door to something greater. Hannah, her eyes full of curiosity, broke the silence. "Pattern 237, why 237? Is it about the stories in the Quran? I noticed chapters 2, 3, and 7 seem connected. What's hidden here?" Dr. Amina responded, her finger tapping the digital screen. "Numerically, it's fascinating. Look at 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2. There's a sequence 2, 3, 7. Or try adding the first revelations. 96 plus 68 plus 73 equals 237. Is this a coincidence or something planned?" Zaid, busy with his simulation model, added, "I found more. Chapters 95, 52, and 90 also add up to 237. It's not random, but like a thread of a story running through oaths of creation and guidance. What does it mean for Allah's oneness?" Professor Karim nodded. "Historically, these chapters span the Meccan and Medinan phases. 96 begins the revelation, 2 builds the community. Is this a narrative Allah wove in his decree?" Sheikh Omar smiled. "The evidence is in chapter 54, 49. We have created everything in measure. Pattern 237 connects major moments, revelation, struggle, guidance, proof of a perfect decree. What else can we find?" Layla excitedly said, "It's a cosmic plot from the oath of creation to human faith. 237 stitches existence into meaning. Are we part of this story too?" The conversation grew livelier as Hannah asked again, "But why 237? What's the point of knowing this?" Dr. Amina replied, "Mathematically, 237 is a prime number, unique, indivisible, like oneness, singular and unmatched. Could that be a clue?" Zaid chimed in. "My data shows these chapters cluster around major events, the start of revelation, the rise of the community, all within Allah's decree. What's being communicated?" Professor Karim added, "Look at the context. 87, 88, 62 also total 237, providing commands and guidance through history. Is this Allah's way of storytelling?" Sheikh Omar affirmed, "This is Allah's design. Narrative reveals purpose, showing order in chaos, proof of his oneness and decree. What do we learn from this order?" Layla mused, "Maybe it's a mirror. Our lives also have storylines guided by an unseen decree. How do we know our own thread?" Suddenly Hannah exclaimed, "So 237 is like the Quran's storyline?" Zaid nodded, "Exactly. My simulations show 103 plus 61 plus 73 equals 237. Faith and struggle intertwined in decree. Is this the key to the narrative?" Dr. Amina added, "Scientifically, patterns like this can't be coincidences. There's intention behind them, reflecting the singular oneness. What are we overlooking?" Sheikh Omar stated, "Chapter 17, 88 says no one can imitate the Quran. Pattern 237 proves Allah's uniqueness in every verse. What other secrets await?" Layla concluded, "This is storytelling as revelation. Our lives are woven into the grand narrative of his decree. Do we understand our roles?" Finally they stood, gazing at the starry projection with pattern 237 shining brightly. Professor Karim spoke softly. "This is history, mathematics, and the soul merging in oneness and decree. What else can we uncover?" Hannah smiled. Next week, pattern 99, the names of Allah, right? What's hidden there? The narrator's voice closed. Pattern 237 weaves a story centered on oneness and decree. What secrets does pattern 99 hold? Stay tuned. The universe is full of patterns. From the scale of galaxies swirling in space to the dance of subatomic particles, patterns are everywhere. From the orbits of planets to the structure of atoms, these patterns reveal a hidden order, a cosmic blueprint that governs existence. We find rules embedded within the fabric of existence. Scientists and researchers dedicate their lives to unraveling these patterns, seeking to understand the fundamental principles that unite the universe. At the Harmony Institute, we explore a similar quest for patterns, not in the vastness of space, but within the verses of the Holy Quran. Our mission is to delve into the depths of this ancient text, searching for hidden order that might be woven into its very words. Just as astronomers map the celestial tapestry, we strive to comprehend the intricate design of this sacred book. The Quran, with its profound spiritual teachings, is also a subject of intense academic study. Revealed over 1400 years ago, the Quran holds deep spiritual significance for billions around the world. Its verses have guided countless lives, offering wisdom and solace across the ages. But beyond its spiritual depth lies an intriguing possibility. Could there be a hidden code, a numerical symphony orchestrating its message? This question has captivated scholars and researchers, prompting a deeper investigation into the text. This is where the fascinating concept of Pola emerges. Pola, a method of analyzing numerical patterns in the Quran, offers a unique lens through which to view the text. We analyze the numerical structure of the Quran's verses and chapters. By studying the frequency and arrangement of numbers, we aim to uncover deeper layers of meaning. This helps us understand the intricate ways in which different parts of the text relate to each other. The connections we discover can reveal fresh insights into the Quran's message and divine origins. Our goal is to unravel the hidden connections within this divine revelation. In doing so, we hope to contribute to a greater understanding of the Quran and its timeless wisdom, bridging the gap between science and spirituality. The word Pola in Indonesian translates to pattern in English. The 237 pattern refers to a specific numerical pattern found in the Quran. This pattern, we believe, acts as a key. It unlocks a deeper layer of understanding within the text. The number 237 is not random. It appears in a significant way, connecting different surahs or chapters and verses. It points to a deliberate design, a blueprint woven into the fabric of the Quran. This is not numerology, but a study of the Quran's internal consistency. By analyzing the occurrences of 237 and its multiples, we begin to see a grand narrative unfold. This narrative connects seemingly disparate ideas and themes.
Let's take a look at some examples. The second surah, the longest chapter, has 286 verses, a multiple of 237 plus 49. This chapter, also known as Al-Baqarah, covers various topics including law, morals, and guidance for personal conduct. The numerical structure of its verses is just one layer of its complexity. Interestingly, the seventh surah, a crucial chapter discussing prophets and warnings, has 208 verses. This chapter, known as Al-Araf, examines the stories of past prophets and the consequences faced by those who ignore divine warnings. This is 237 minus 29. The numerical connection here is fascinating and invites deeper reflection on the significance of these numbers. Moreover, the sum of these two numbers, 49 and 29, equals 78. This sum is not arbitrary, but instead points to another significant chapter. This is the exact number of verses in the 78th surah, which discusses the Day of Judgment. Coincidence? Perhaps. But the emergence of such patterns suggests a deeper intentional design. But as we delve deeper, the appearance of these numerical relationships becomes even more intriguing. These patterns are not random, but seem to be woven into the very fabric of the text. These patterns are not limited to just a few chapters. They span the entire Quran, creating a network of interconnected verses and themes. It appears throughout the Quran, connecting stories of prophets, moral teachings, and descriptions of the universe. Each numerical link adds a layer of depth to the text, inviting the reader to explore further. Each connection serves to enrich our understanding of the Quran's message. By studying these patterns, we gain a greater appreciation for the intricate design and profound wisdom embedded within the Quran. Part 5. Divine Mathematics. 237 and its secrets. Why 237? What's so special about this number? Mathematically speaking, 237 is a fascinating number. It's a prime number, meaning it can only be divided by 1 and itself. This indivisibility echoes the concept of Tawhid in Islam, the oneness of God. Just as 237 stands alone in its mathematical properties, God is unique and indivisible in his essence. Furthermore, 237 is the sum of 8 consecutive prime numbers. This emphasizes the concept of interconnectedness, a central theme in the Quran. Just as these prime numbers come together to form 237, the verses of the Quran are interconnected and work together to convey a unified message.
Part 6. Revelation, Struggle, and Guidance. A Universal Message. The significance of pattern 237 goes beyond mere numerical curiosity. It points us towards a deeper understanding of the Quran's message about revelation, struggle, and guidance. The pattern's appearance in verses related to Prophet Muhammad's struggles in Mecca highlights the importance of Scripture in the face of adversity. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, divine guidance is present, woven into the fabric of existence. Moreover, the connection between verses from different periods of revelation emphasizes the Quran's timeless relevance. Whether revealed in Mecca or Medina, the Quran's message transcends time and place. It offers guidance for all times and all people.
Part 7. Connecting the Cosmic Dots. Understanding Ourselves. Exploring Pattern 237 is not just an intellectual exercise, it's a journey of discovery that can deepen our understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe. By recognizing the interconnectedness of the verses in the Quran, we begin to appreciate the interconnectedness of all things. We start to see the world through a different lens, one that reveals hidden patterns and connections that unite us. This understanding fosters a sense of wonder and awe. It reminds us that we are part of something much greater than ourselves. It encourages us to live our lives with purpose and intention, knowing that our actions have ripple effects that extend beyond our perception.
Part 8. Beyond Pattern 237. The Mystery of 99. The discovery of pattern 237 was just the tip of the iceberg. It opened up a world of possibilities and new questions that we're just beginning to explore. Our research at the Harmony Institute continues, and we're starting to uncover other fascinating patterns in the Quran. These patterns are not just numerical, but also thematic, offering a deeper understanding of the text. One such pattern revolves around the number 99. This number appears to be more than just a numerical value. It seems to be a key that unlocks multiple layers of meaning within the Quran. Like 237, the number 99 carries significant weight in Islamic tradition. It's not just a number, but a symbol that holds deep spiritual significance. It is associated with the 99 names of God, known as the Asmaul Husna. These names encompass the attributes of God, offering a comprehensive understanding of the divine. Our initial findings suggest that this number may also hold the key to unlocking another layer of the Quran's hidden narrative. This narrative could provide insights into the spiritual and moral framework of the text. What secrets does pattern 99 hold? Could it be a code that reveals deeper truths about the universe and our place in it? How does it further illuminate the message of the Quran? Does it offer a new perspective on the teachings and principles that guide millions of believers? These are the questions that drive our research as we continue to explore the cosmos of the Quran, seeking knowledge and understanding within its infinite depths. Every discovery brings us closer to unraveling the mysteries that have captivated scholars for centuries.
Peace be upon you and greetings. Your question about pattern 237 in the Quran is very deep and interesting. It shows a real curiosity about the divine secrets hidden within God's Word. Based on our discussions at the Harmony Institute, here's a clear and direct answer. Pattern 237 seems to be a numerical pattern that connects specific chapters or surahs in the Quran. Here are a few examples. Early revelation. Surah 96 plus 68 plus 73 equals 237. Oath of creation and guidance. Surah 95 plus 52 plus 90 equals 237. Faith and struggle. Surah 103 plus 61 plus 73 equals 237. Warnings and history. Surah 87 plus 88 plus 62 equals 237. This isn't just a coincidence. As Sheikh Omar mentioned, referring to Surah 54:49, everything we have created is measured. This pattern reflects Qadar, God's perfect decree, and proves Tawhid, the unmatched oneness of God. Dr. Amina points out that 237, being a prime number, symbolizes Tawhid, unique, indivisible, just like the one God. Why 237? This pattern seems to be a thread connecting major themes in the Quran, from the beginning of revelation, creation, human responsibility, to historical lessons. It shows a divinely ordered narrative, proving that nothing in God's design is random. As Layla reflected, our lives might also reflect this pattern, each a part of God's decree. What's the use of knowing this? Recognizing patterns like 237 strengthens our faith in God's oneness and the precision of His Qadar. It encourages us to see the Quran not just as a text, but as a living revelation full of meaning and purpose, as stated in Surah 17:88, which emphasizes the Quran's uniqueness. So pattern 237 is a clue to the structure and narrative of the Quran, showcasing Tawhid and Qadar in every detail. If you'd like to explore further, like pattern 99 and the names of God, it can unlock even more secrets of divine beauty, and Allah knows best.